All right, guys, so this is very interesting. I did want to go ahead and talk about it with you all and get your guys' opinions on this because there is some compensation details that just dropped. So just in case you're unaware, we have patch 2.7 that's delayed. I'm sure all of you guys know this already. We have the Ayaka Genshin impact or Ayaka impact going on right now. That's a real thing because of the banner and the delay. So there is some compensation details that just dropped, and I wanted to talk about it with you guys because it's interesting. The rewards, we'll get to it here in just a second. I'm going to go ahead and read it out to you guys just in case you're unaware. But the rewards are really nice, and one thing that I've always griped about Hoyoverse is the rewards that they provide, whether it comes to events or compensation, whatever the case may be. The Abyss, the rewards have always been, in my opinion, lackluster, and I've talked about that on stream before. I've talked about that in videos, and in this particular situation, the rewards are, for once, good. They're actually good. They're actually acceptable. But the interesting part about this, and that's why I put in the thumbnail, this would be amazing, is because of the situation. And I've been on the record already stating that I didn't believe we needed to be compensated whatsoever because the reason for the delay is completely understandable. Everybody knows that, right? At this point in time, it's understandable. So there's no need for a compensation. Not only that, the delay is warranted. So for anybody wanting Apollo gems or PRIMOGEMS needed to really take a step back, look themselves in a mirror and prioritize, you know, people's lives and well-being that are going through real world stuff over some games and premium currency within that game. So I never thought this was something that was needed. I always knew this is something that was probably going to happen though, but the compensation is good. It's just, I wish the circumstances were different. Let's go ahead and get into it. It says, "Dear travelers, due to project progress, the version 2.7 update will be postponed." And then it says from May 11th, so I think that's when they're going to go ahead and provide the first set of compensations. And it's going to be every week until 2.7 update drops, which is pretty generous in my opinion because of the amount of rewards that you're going to be getting. So from May 11th, when the first compensation drops, to when version 2.7 updates, which we have no clue when that's going to happen. We don't know when the situation in Shanghai, the lockdown, is going to improve. So this could go on for quite some time. We just really don't have a time frame here, and of course they don't put one. And then if you take a look at the Ayaka banner, the reason why it's Ayaka Impact is because it's for 240 days, and of course that's just a placeholder until, you know, they can actually get the update out. But it's just, it's unfortunate that it's because of this. But anyways, the compensation of PRIMOGEMS, 400 PRIMOGEMS. Fragile Resins, you're going to get 1, Hero Wit 7, Mystic Ores, and Mora. Of course, everybody's going to be concerned about the PRIMOGEMS, 400 every week until the version 2.7 update. I mean, that can add up to a lot of Primo. And once again, I think this is amazing. I think this is fantastic. It's just not for the circumstance that we're in. If it was for any other reason, and this is just my opinion, let me know your guys's down in the comments below. For me, if this was for any other reason, like if Hoyoverse messed up on something, or, you know, the whole Yai Miko situation, if they, you know, they admitted they messed up there and they wanted to compensate in a generous way, that would be understandable. But in this particular situation where you have individuals going through some real world stuff and people's lives literally are on the line here, and they're going without food and they're locked down, and, you know, people are celebrating these PRIMOGEMS, it's just not the way I would have wanted it to be, right? I want Hoyoverse to be generous. I want Hoyoverse to, you know, be generous with their rewards and to be generous with their, you know, compensations when it is for actual things that they messed up about, or things that they've done wrong, or mistakes that they made, or in the Abyss, you know, give way more primos in the Abyss. When we do an event, give way more primos in the event, right? And more rewards, not just, you know, like 5, you know, I don't know, I'm just throwing a number out there, 100,000 Mora, like that doesn't really do anything, in 20 hero wits, right? Like, be generous with the rewards. But in this particular situation where they are, it's just, it's kind of one of those situations where it doesn't really feel that good, right? And for me personally, I don't know how I feel about accepting these rewards. You know, obviously I won't have any choice in the matter, but it's just a particular situation. And if you take a look at the comments, you know, everybody's being respectful. I think for the most part, I haven't looked through all of them, but I think most people are being respectful. I think most people understand, and it's just their circumstance, right? It's just the, unfortunate events on the reasons why we're getting this compensation. Once again, this is a compensation that I've been wanting from Hoyoverse in terms of when they make mistakes in other scenarios, but in this one in particular, I never thought they needed to actually compensate for this. I thought I would have been perfectly fine without any compensation for this, but I think this is very generous, and I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. I want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. Let me know what you think. And let's go ahead and discuss this in the comment section. Anyways, guys, I do appreciate you. I love you. I know this is a short video. Just want to go ahead and bring this out to you. And I do hope to see you in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in everything that you do. My name is Cody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.